Hey everyone, Eddie here in the PA Organic Garden. Just want to take a minute and show you the jungle I have going on back here. We'll start with the worst first, Boxcar Willie plant. You can see the new growth is actually not too bad, but all the old stuff just is all still really droopy from all the rain we've been getting. But the good news is that it's actually giving me my first ripe tomato. So there's that, it's a Boxcar Willie. Right beside it we have the Costoludo, which the tomatoes are all getting big. That one there looks like a bug might have tried to eat it when it was little. But besides that, they're all looking really, really good. Couple more. These large red plants are just too out of control. Definitely got to make more room for these ones next year. And we have the Opalkas, which this is just another one with really thick vegetation. So I've cut off giving them any nitrogen, obviously, because it's just too much. Oh, and apparently I had a branch snap, which is just freaking awesome. So that sucks. I did have it propped up onto here. Definitely gonna build bigger cages next year. Here is the Chadwick cherry tomatoes. Here are the Howard German tomatoes. My Southern Gentleman sweet corn. You can actually see I'm getting several ears. There's one right there. There's two up there. Check out the color of these hairs. I freaking love it. I think it's just beautiful. I hope the camera's really picking up that color. And it actually has a little pink right here too, if you can see that. This is absolutely beautiful corn. And from the ground here, this has to be 9.5 feet tall. So it's probably 8.5 feet tall, because my raised bed's a foot off the ground. It's definitely really healthy and just looks good there. I can't wait to try this corn. Even the one with the stripy leaves, if you all have been keeping up to date with my videos. It's pretty tall. That's it right here. It's actually not getting any ears of corn yet though. It's the slowest one to progress. Although this might be something developing right here. And beside that we have the giant pumpkin plant, which is just growing massively. You can see right there, I'm letting that pumpkin grow. And then there's another one on a different vine, same plant, different vine, that I'm letting grow also. It's a little bit bigger. Now, I did have a recommendation from John Kohler at Growing Your Greens to actually use milk crates to put my pumpkins on to keep them from rotting. I just couldn't get my hands on a milk crate, so I used a skid for now. Hopefully that's going to be fine. I check it and make sure it's not, moist underneath every day so it doesn't rot. But that's how I have it. I'm going to put a skid under the other one once it gets a little bigger. I actually just put a couple cupfuls of worm castings right around the base of the stem where it goes into the soil. If you all can see that down in there. And while I have the camera pointed this way, there's my carrots, which should be being harvested soon. It's just an assortment of carrots, variety of colors. I thought that was pretty cool. And that's ghost pepper plant right there. And this one's actually not developing any peppers yet, although you can see quite a few blooms. So it should be getting peppers very soon. Here's the wonderful Pineberry strawberries. You can see it's actually put out a couple runners, and once they root, I clip it off of the main stem, so that way it's not drawing anything out of the main part here, and it can just grow its own root system. Some lettuce. I wasn't sure if any more was going to come back. We harvested a bunch for salads, but it's coming. Over here we have all the peppers. We'll start with the Carolina Reaper. Actually have a couple on here. I'm sure that's going to be the first one that I get to be right. See another one back there, but they all have that Carolina Reaper shape, so that's definitely good. Getting a bunch there. Then beside it we have a lipstick pepper. These things are just getting massive. I had no idea that these peppers would get this big. I was expecting them to be probably half this size. My plethora of bell peppers. Definitely gonna have more bell peppers than anything. I mean, I did plant more than anything, so it makes sense. There's the Hungarian wax peppers. See, it's actually been more focused on vegetative growth, and then I started to develop some flowers up at the top, so I will be getting more of them soon. Ghost peppers, these ones are all going slow. This one over here is actually getting a couple. If I can get a good shot of it. Right there. That's a little baby ghost pepper. Right here's another one. There's my asparagus, first year. Obviously not harvesting any. Here are my blueberry bushes. There's a Patriot blueberry. And then to the left of that, we have a Chandler blueberry. And these are both looking a lot better than they were when I first put them in. The potato box is definitely thriving. I only filled this up about half, maybe 3/4 of the way, because I just want to see how well the box does. And if it produces a lot of potatoes for me, then next year I'll fill it up the whole way. My goji bush, this thing just grew like a weed. Didn't really do anything to it except give it compost tea every once in a while. You can see it's blooming. I'm not sure if I'll get any fruits. I should, because I'm getting the blooms, but who knows. And you can see all my sunflowers are blooming now. One's still kind of facing the wrong way, but it's getting a little more towards south. You can see the others, they would have done alright, but they're planted really close to my arborvitaes, so I'm pretty sure the arborvitaes is getting all the water. That's what's really stopping these from taking off as much as the other ones. But they're not doing too bad, obviously, except for the two the rabbits got. And the peach tree's looking good. It's my white princess peach tree. The insects haven't really been bothering it. Here in the front yard is my bluebell honeyberry. And then some chocolate mint. And then a berry blue honeyberry. I threw this panel here to try to kill out some weeds that were there. I know it doesn't look great, but I'll be moving it here soon. Have some stevia over there. It's not the greatest tasting stevia, but it's pretty decent. I got it from a local store called Leedy's Farm Market. Morning glories taking over everything around front here too. That's my honeysuckle bush they're trying to take over. Toothache plant, which I'll actually be doing a review on here soon, so stay tuned for that in a future video. I thought it was interesting, all the toothache plant I've seen has brown on the very top, and these ones don't, so I don't know if it's a different strain or form of it, or I don't know, but there's no brown on mine. Finally, we come to my grafted plum tree. It's the white and purple plums. I got it from Stark Brothers, so we'll see hopefully next year how the plums taste. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.